The show retraces milestones in U.S. space history. Curator Tom Crouch says the works display the vision and sensibilities of a diverse group of artists.
The whole collection leaves me with this wonderful artistic notion of what we've been through over the 50 years of NASA history, from the very first launches down to the latest planetary probe. And you see it through the eyes and the experience of these artists.
The exhibit is chronological, beginning with First Steps by Mitchell Jameson. In this 1963 portrait, astronaut Gordon Cooper steps onto the deck of a recovery ship after 22 orbits of Earth in a Mercury space capsule. Nearby is famed American illustrator Norman Rockwell's impression of the first flight of the Gemini program in 1965.
It's like two knights putting on their armor, going out to do battle. We have another Rockwell called Behind Apollo 11 that is nothing but faces in profile, from the 3 Apollo 11 astronauts to the backup crew to their wives to scientists, engineers, and managers who stood behind them and who helped get them to the moon.
Other works in the show are also inspired by the Apollo program. Pop artist Andy Warhol captures the iconic image of Neil Armstrong's first lunar walk. Oil painter Robert McCall imagines the rocket engine firing to propel the lunar lander back to Earth. And Crystal Jackson shows events unfolding among visitors to the Cape Canaveral, Florida launch site at the Moon Hut.
And it was a hamburger place just outside the main NASA gate with a big moon and these wonderful characters who were down there drawn by the excitement of the space program.
The show also includes photographs by William Wegman, known for his Weimaraner dog portraits, here taking flight in the International Space Station. And high overhead is a sculpture made from tire fragments called Remembering Columbia that evokes the loss of the Columbia Space Shuttle and its crew in the disastrous re-entry accident in 2003. Another commissioned work by watercolorist Barbara Ernst-Prey is of the X-43, the fastest aircraft in the world.
Launch.
Prey was in the Mojave Desert in California to watch the plane launch from the wing of a high-flying carrier jet and accelerate to 10 times the speed of sound.
It's really about the blue sky and this object going as fast as it can across, and just the energy, and that's what I tried to get with the yellow and the different colors in the cloud going behind it.
Prey says the experience filled her with a sense of awe.
The amazing gifts that these people have to do amazing things, and I think that's what I've really learned. And then it helps you look, because you're looking at you're looking and you're thinking, and you're looking at the cosmos and the universe, and it helps you look at things differently.
Visitor Barbara Baldwin from San Antonio, Texas, shares that enthusiasm.
Growing up, space exploration, was a neat thing. I will never forget where I was when the men landed on the moon, and what we did that day, and our family gathered around the TV that night. So I have, great memories as a child.
Hunter Thornton from Vidalia, Louisiana, came to the museum with some high school friends. He says it was a chance to put on his Star Wars movie gear. He's a fan of science fiction, but enjoys how the artists interpret real events.
It really goes to show, how America's propelling in technology and things like that. And hopefully one day we'll be walking around in costumes such as these for real.
NASA Art, 50 years of exploration, will continue its journey to cities across the United States into 2012.